part of a series of videos that go over a Desmos activity called Make Them Balance. This is a challenge problem. It says challenge number 1, can you balance ... Can you balance just hanger A, just hanger B, both at the same time, or neither? Question mark. So what we're going to do in this screen is we're going to move around this point and we're going to try it to see what happens. Are we balancing just hanger A, just hanger B, both, or neither? So right now, trying that point, 6.5 and 7.5 doesn't balance neither hanger. So I will reset and try again. Let's come up with a point that balances hanger A first. So the way I'm going to do this, I'm actually going to reason through this. I'm going to pick a value for x. Let's say x is equal to 2. So if x is equal to 2 and I've got 2 x's, then I've got 2 2's. And I'm actually going to erase this, so that might be confusing. So x is going to be 2. I've got 2 2's, so together 2 2's. 2 times 2 is 4. So this piece is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. So the left side of the hanger is going to equal 7. And we need the hanger to balance. So the right side of the hanger must also be equal to 7. So now we want to think, what paired point is that, right? Whenever we have a paired point, we have x first, y second. And so we said x was equal to 2 and y was equal to 7. When x was equal to 2, when we chose x to be 2, turns out y has to be 7 if x is equal to 2. So this point should balance hanger A. Let us try that. We're going to grab this point here. And remember, how do you graph a coordinate point? You go in the x direction first, 1, 2, and then you go up 7. Okay? There is the point, that's the point 2, 7. So let's click try it and see if the hanger balances. All right, so just hanger A balances. We get a check mark for hanger A and X for hanger B. So hanger A is balancing, which is great. Hanger B is not. Let's try now balancing hanger B. We're going to go through the same process. Let's go reset first. All right. Hanger B, let's pick a value for x. Let's also pick, no, actually I'm going to pick a different value for, let's try 4 for x. If x is equal to 4, then 2x is equal to 8. On the right side of the equation, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3's. So this side is equal to 15. On the left side, so far I have 8. What number plus 8 is equal to 15? Because we need this side to balance with this side. So we need whatever value we decide we choose for y has to add to 8 to equal 15. Okay, so hopefully you are already thinking of what the answer is. Seven plus 8 is equal to 15. So now what paired point is that going to be? X is equal to 4, y is equal to 7. So that paired point is going to be 4, 7, and we're just going to go, let's see, we're going to go over 4 in the x direction and then up 7. And there it is, 4, 7. And now let's click try it. Okay, perfect. Hanger B balances, hanger A does not. So what did we notice from doing that? Notice the point this point 2, 7 balances hanger A, 4, 7 balances hanger B. 2, 7 was on this line. It was sitting on this red line, and then 4, 7 was sitting on the blue line. So it turns out any values that you pick that are along this red line are gonna balance hanger A, and any point that you pick that sits on this blue line is gonna balance hanger B. So if we want to balance both at the same time, we're gonna need to pick a point that lies or sits on this red line and on this blue line simultaneously. So a point that sits on both simultaneously is going to be this one. This point 39 sits on the red line and on the blue line. So it should balance both hangers at the same time. So now let's click try it to see if that is true. It is true. That is the only point that sits on the red line and on the blue line at the same time. So that's the only one that will balance both equations. A point that will balance neither is one that doesn't sit on the blue line or on the red line. That point, 8, 9, does not balance hanger A and it does not balance hanger B. So that is it for this screen. You want to just find points that balance hanger A, balance hanger B, that balance both at the same time, and that balance neither.